I thought it would be fun to take a look at my trophy stats that I've accumulated over all those years of trophy hunting starting back in 2011, and how I compare to myself in maybe like a year's time when I take a look back, or how you compare to me as one of the trophy hunters that has gotten over 100 platinums to someone who may be starting or is already a veteran who has even more trophies than me. Like, there are so many people that have more trophies than me. I am by no means a pro trophy hunter. I just really enjoy this hobby and making videos about it. So let's take a look at some of those last trophies that I've earned, which is from Untitled Goose Game, which took me 2 days and 2 hours. A really fun, cute little puzzle game, I guess. Really enjoyed that, quite funny. And then I bought Star Wars Jedi Survivor on launch day, which may or may not have been a mistake. The game is phenomenal though, like the story is really, really good. If you enjoyed Fallen Order, you'll no doubt enjoy this even more. I suggest waiting for the optimization patch to come in because it is so badly optimized. Frame rate, screen tearing, lag, crashes now. Like yesterday I was playing for 45 minutes and then my game crashed and there's no autosave feature, which means I just lost 45 minutes of progress, which could have been much worse, arguably. But you know, that really does suck. So let's take a look at some of these stats. I've played 163 games, which is lower than it says on my PSN profile. Don't know what's up with that, but I've completed 66 of them, and I have a completion percentage of 65.22%. This is something I really want to work on. I want to get this a lot higher, like I want to get this to 69%. Nice. Because it kind of looks bad with some of those older trophies or trophy lists, which are in the lower percentages, which doesn't look good. I mean, it's a shame because some of these games like Minecraft Dungeons, which I platinumed, I'm never going to go for these DLC trophies. I got a handful of them, but you know, there's like 6-7 DLCs with different requirements in all of them, and I'm not someone who likes to go for DLC if I don't enjoy the game as much. So I have gone for a few DLCs here and there, but I'm not a completionist. I do want to check out Sifu, where I only need 8 DLC trophies, but that is really difficult, I've heard, so that'll be scary. And it kind of ties in with the unearned trophies as well, because like my maths isn't mathing, but that's like over 50 trophies that I haven't gotten here, which I'm probably never gonna get. But you know, I'm not a completionist. I mean, respect to all those Xbox achievement hunters who have to do that for the 100% for their game scores, or any trophy hunters that do go for the 100%. Respect to you, because some of those DLCs and New Game Plus and whatever you need to do, yeah, they're not made for me. Let's take a look at my ultra rare trophies real quick. I only have 13, which I also want to work towards on by playing some more difficult games. You can check my Twitter for which game I recently bought, which is a lot more difficult than my usual games. Not even that difficult, but my challenge in video games comes from multiplayer. I really like to play multiplayer FPS games, which is where I challenge myself to be better every time. And when I'm trophy hunting, I like something a little more relaxing, which isn't mentally draining my emotions. So I try to do that as much as possible, but I've gotten Battlefield Hardline as an ultra rare, Battlefield 2042, and Red Dead Redemption, which hopefully this list will grow, because 13 isn't a lot. Really hoping that goes up soon. So hoping this list goes up. We'll see. Hopefully you have more than 13, because I personally, I don't think 13 is very respectable for myself. Let's take a look at the Trophy Visor, which is interesting because these are some games that I do want to try out at some point again. These are all games that have the easiest or the highest percentage of earning. Like 91% of the people have earned this trophy, Parts Collector. I haven't, because I only played Knack for like 1 or 2 hours and then realized it wasn't for me. But you know, you got those trophies now, so it's on your list. I probably will try it out at some point. I say that with so many games, but I do want to try Knack. But like Uncharted 2 and Batman, both of these games are like, they have remastered versions or even remake versions. No, they're both remastered actually. But you know, it's more pleasurable to play it on those better optimized, visually looking platforms now than it is on the PS3 versions, both PS3. But yeah, not sure what to do with those yet. I have 1.24 trophies per day, which is something I also really want to work towards. I want to get this up to like 2. Hopefully I can get that by the end of the year. I think that's unreasonable actually. At least 1.5 then. I don't know. I have no clue. I play a lot of FPS games which don't have trophies, which means if I'm playing and I don't earn trophies, it kind of ruins the trophies per day stat. But anyway, that's something I want to work on. So some other trophies I've earned. These are my trophy cabinets. Battlefield Hardline, Battlefield 2042, Battlefield 4, some of my favorite games. Well, not favorite, some of my favorite to show off, I guess. Let's take a look at the stats. I have 163 games, as it said, 47.69% average. I have no clue what the average is. Probably the average percentage of earn. I don't know. Anyway, as I mentioned, I really want to work on these ultra rares because those are some trophies I feel have a little more respect. So I don't know if you have any more. Let me know in the comments down below if you have more than me, because personally I think I have very little amount of them. Then we have some of these. It kind of shows how many trophies I've earned of what. 4 of the 5,120 are platinum trophies. Hopefully I'll get a lot more platinums in the meantime, but I've been so busy making trophy hunting videos that I've hardly been trophy hunting myself, which is really noticeable when we take a look at one of the other stats. But yeah, some of these, like the game ranks, I'm glad I don't have any more F games in my list, but I really want to get rid of these E and Ds because they don't look great having so little percentage on them. S is pretty much for when you have completed the game 100% with a platinum or without, and A is usually with a platinum but without the 100%. So I really want to work towards getting these out of the way, but that's clearing backlog, and I have so many games to play. It's yada yada yada. It's the forever ongoing struggle between which games you should play and when. As you can see at my monthly activity, quite clear when I started trophy hunting again, when I began, and when I started in general, because that was January 2012 actually. And as you can see, I was just casually playing games. Most I earned was 39 trophies in 1 month. This is when Battlefield 4 came out actually, now that I notice it. So I got 39 trophies in that. And this is when I started trophy hunting in general. Like that really happened quite quickly. Over 200 trophies in that short amount of time. Carried that on, not as much, but did. And then this is where I kind of fell out of trophy hunting, like 0 trophies earned. So when Apex came out, so I was playing a lot of Apex. And then, this is when I started getting back into it. May of 2020. Almost 300 trophies in 1 month. I wonder how many trophies you earned in 1 month, because I think this is just an obscure amount. I mean, it was locked down, granted, so I had a lot of time, but it's... And then we have some more trophies. I'm currently in May of 2023 and I have 25 trophies, which is not great. We're almost halfway through the month. Actually, we are halfway through the month, and I have only earned 25 trophies. Really want to get that up, but I have to platinum Jedi Survivor before I can make a video on that and move on to a new game. So hopefully we'll get that done soon. And let's take a look at some trophies by time and day. Take a look at a day. Tuesday is my least played day. That was always the day that I was working, so I never had time to play. Sunday is my most played day. As you can see, Friday, Saturday, it kind of builds up the week. Further along we get, the more I play. I like my Fridays and Saturdays to be game days, I guess you could say. And then Sunday is just my most played game day, I guess. It's also quite clear when I have dinner. Looking at these stats, I guess it kind of shows when. 7 p.m. make dinner, 8 p.m. walk the dog, 9 p.m. log on for some trophies. It's kind of how my night goes. I sometimes play before like 7 or 8 p.m. but that's been a lot less recently. My most played hour of the day is 10 p.m. actually, I guess. Not really sure what to say about that. And sometimes I play after midnight. 421 trophies after midnight, sometimes deep into the night, at 3 a.m. grinding away trophies that I really shouldn't be doing. But whatever, I enjoy this, I love it. Let me know what your stats are. Let me know if you have any better stats than me, and I will see you in the next video. See you.